Um, that's Magic the Gathering. This is Library Valley. They're about equally big. One of them is done. The other one, we're just starting. This table is... This is my drawing setup. I sit on this chair, and I draw. And then I bring things to the other room where I put them away. Right now, I'm working on... I have the sheet that's in the other room that I randomize 1 to however many images I have to do. And then it picks an image. And what I randomized this time was this image, so I have to redo it. I'm fusing a couple things together. But yeah, just laying it out on the page. And then I pencil in lightly where all the characters are. Just like grab our character references. There are a bunch of them. And then put them where they're supposed to be on the page. Finish up the thing. And then darken the lines after. Redraw it, basically. And eventually it turns into something that looks more like these. This is the last one I did, or rather like one that was... I don't know why I did it so big. I was originally going to do a lot of detailing on it, but then it's totally unnecessary. So that's Aerolove on page 1. There's some wind effects and things that we're going to deal with later. And the tower, and this is like where they're standing type of thing. And Anthony drew this tower. And yeah, this is all going to be part of the same scene. So we do these things more often on smaller pages, so you can actually fit them in the bins and boxes where we put this stuff. And then yeah, that's where this one's going to go after too. So yeah, just chipping away at these things piece by piece.
We're also creating a blog where we're going to start going through and rewatching all the behind the scenes content and labeling where things are said and what's a good point, or where things are, what topics we cover in each video, and put it on the blog that you can then have linked to the Gumroad download and see what is what before you buy the package.
Yeah.
And also for us to know what's in each package.
And it's a cool way for others to see what's in them without needing to watch like a half an hour video. The half hour video, of course, is going to have the moments where we come up with the scenes and like the actual creative process. But a little point form blog of just where this stuff is going to be cooler to just glance over in a way.
There is currently 2 page 6s because we threw on the little bit of words which we had written for this particular page, and I decided to play around with what the difference would be if we, say, took this paragraph and moved it down here, and where the images could be and stuff. So, I guess a chair would be nice, but...
A half chair, like a stool!
Real behind the scenes. Well, that's a lot. It's more charcoal than I imagine. More charcoal.
So all these pages have some notes on them randomly, but I'm pretty sure I've transferred them all to that sheet. And all these images, some of them might be useful as references, like maybe this certain specific pose or image or facial expression or something. It's just a good reference or something, but all those are just transferred on that.
So maybe just like an overall general, like,
what is all this stuff?
What are we gonna do here?
Yeah. We basically need to get things to look like this, but completely done.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going.
Yeah. Okay. Feels like this has been a while.
Been a couple of days. So
So I have the Warriors Treasure PSD files for like every page, so one of every page kind of thing,
Right,
like
okay.
just blank file, you know.
okay.
But so like when we draw something, we can throw it on, we can scan it, whatever, put it on the page as we do stuff, and then that'll give us a good picture of like, you know, how
Right.
we're
Yeah.
getting stuff together. So I think that's an important step in the process because essentially that's going to be the finished image. It's just
Mm-hmm.
you know, so whatever we get, throw it in there and see.
One of them would almost be each of these has those things labeled already, where it's like image 1, image 2, and stuff. So it's almost like we could use a list that's similar to this. Like this is outfits. This is outfit. List.
Right.
But to do that of like how many images are on each page and what the images are.
Don't we have that list? Like you made the list like this.
There we go. Right, that thing. I guess it is done. It's not. It's just not like super.
It doesn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think almost if we redoodle each of these images on a separate
Card.
things like these, and then we have almost like we put them up there. It's like this image, and then we
Yeah, it's so bright.
yeah, and especially just like check through them all type of thing. Like this will be
Right.
a little doodle, the info, and then
Kind of like if we had all those on a big board or whatever, then it's like, oh, I'm gonna grab this image. Like I'm gonna work on this.
yeah, I'm pretty sure most like
Yeah. Production
studios
things
or whatever
line
have
it up.
that thing.
Yeah.
except we're doing it, we're taking them off, putting them back on because it's not a list for everybody to see. It's just for us to understand what's going on.
Right.
So it's easier.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that kind of thing would be useful.
So-
And it'll give us a really good, like, this isn't a great visual representation of how many images we exactly have to draw and which are the big
No, I
ones.
mean unless we count them
Yeah.
or something.
Uh,
Yeah, if we did say like these, and we did the little drawing or whatever, but then we could put a certain color or star or something for like that specific highlight image where it's like the bigger one or the most important thing to show.
yeah, like if we were to look at this page, this is like main one. We need his face here. A
Yeah.
bunch of other stuff. It's like we just need a pose and things. We don't need to mark his face. etc.
I think for writing wise, we have it listed here, but it's not really as important in a sense. Like I think we kind of just write. I mean, it is important, but I'm just wondering, you know, like
I think it's almost
it's
similar
more
to,
like how do we just
yeah. I was thinking it's similar to almost pillar reality, where it's like when we do end up building some of this world, like when we are talking about the more the depth of this image, and we're talking about like how these pots are made or like what they are, etc. It'll be like, what's a cool comment about them that we could say, and then it like writing and pillar reality are kind of just things that can feed in and out of what are we actually making the page on, how are we making, yeah. Another one too, some of these images one is like this thing, where it's like we have this Emeraldu outfit now, so on here it could easily just highlight it off. It's like we have this, and we can do something like scan
Right,
this,
if
put it
we
in
go
there.
to
It's like
this
that's the one that's going in these
right.
4 scenes.
You're right. Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, three on page 1, he's wearing this, and then page 3 of Fabietch's page 2, or second.
Yeah.
Page 3 of Fabietch's tail, the 4th image. So like, you know,
Because it would
it's
be
kind of
like, and also, you know, if we had other people, or like, you know, it's for ourselves, it would be like, we'd want to have that kind of listed so I don't have to like ask, we don't have to talk about it
it's
again.
like, what are you doing here? Yeah, it's like, and so we just get this, we can almost
Yeah.
just have that somewhere.
Make the
And it
list.
says like what scenes, what images. It's like, okay, cool. And we don't have to refer to a list of images. It's like, what picture am I drawing? Okay, what's the guy wearing it there? And we have.
Okay.
So coming up with these for all the characters, and then cutting them out.
Didn't you do that? You did it roughly.
Yeah, the list is written, and then now we just have to like go through and draw them all out
Right.
based on like all of our reference sheets we have,
Yeah.
and then just redoodle it in its full version.
Right.
And then we can cut this out, and whatever, and then we're good.
Right.
And then highlight them off here, and eventually our list will be complete. And that's for every character. So that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The image list on these tags is the thing.
Yeah. So is these tags really best idea? Yes, it is.
Maybe.
So we can, I mean, but like, it just seems like a lot of extra drawing. That's like
Yeah.
just to get this, you know, on the
It's
here.
kind of here already.
Yeah, what I was just looking at here is like What if we